Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of our CapeSpace Connection series. I'm your host, Haley Cote, Community Manager for CapeSpace Mashpee, and today I am so pleased to be joined by another one of our fabulous members. She's here representing Comfort Keepers. So, without further ado, please meet Mary Beth O'Brien. Mary Beth, hi.
Hi, Haley.
Good to
Good
see
to see
you.
you again.
Yes. So, you ready to dive on into some questions?
Sure.
Okay, let's get started. So, as I mentioned, Mary Beth works for Comfort Keepers. So, Mary Beth, can you tell us a little bit about what Comfort Keepers is all about and what your specific role is with the company?
So, Comfort Keepers is a company that provides healthcare and companionship for people who have uh, limited ability to get around or that need our seniors or somebody who has come out of the hospital that needs medical assistance. We have been in business since 2016. We can work with somebody as a companion all the way up to hospice, depending on what they needed. But it allows people to have quality of life, especially at home. We do see and help individuals that are in a facility, but the biggest thing is being able to have a quality of life and being able to stay at home. So we provide assistance to those people who need need extra help.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And what's your specific role with the company?
So I'm an administrator.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure that the caregivers have the education. I do a compliance, so their training that they need in order to meet the individual's needs.
Mm-hmm.
It's when they are onboarding, I provide education and orientation to our company and what the expectations are so that everybody is on the same page and that they are qualified to meet the needs of our clients.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So, Mary Beth, what would you say you love most about your job and working for Comfort Keepers?
I love it because I did this for my own mom. I had to take some time off from my life to take
Mm-hmm.
care of my mother who had Alzheimer's. So in the last 4 or 5 years of her life, I lived at her house. I hired um, caregivers to help me so that I could come back and forth. So it was such a great experience that we were able to keep my mother at home rather than
Mm-hmm.
put her in a facility that I decided to um, become more involved in a company that did exactly what I had done for my mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's wonderful. And Mary Beth, so Comfort Keepers has been a member at CapeSpace now for a while. Can you tell us about what you appreciate most about CapeSpace and how it's improved your work life and improved the work of Comfort Keepers?
So Haley, I love Cape Space. So I Comfort Keepers provides healthcare um, services from Braintree all the way down to the Cape and Islands. So our main office, which is where I am right now, our main office is in Plymouth,
Mhm.
and we do have lot of clients and a lot of caregivers that are on the Cape. So Cape Space has allowed us to provide introductions, orientations, even interviews. This week we have job fairs set up at Cape Space. It's just been wonderful to be able to have that space. Your staff is incredible, and be able to see these caregivers and to be able to be closer to clients with a place to just meet. So it's
Mm.
been awesome, and that's how we use Cape Space and have used Cape Space.
Mm, mhm. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. And for any of you watching who are interested in anything CapeSpace has to offer, I'd encourage you to visit capespace.com. Okay, Mary Beth. Now moving on to the rapid fire, fun little Q&A. You ready?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let's dive in. So, Mary Beth, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is probably hiking and biking.
Ooh,
I love
nice.
hiking and I love being outside, but bicycling is my favorite thing on the planet.
Oh, nice. You
Yes.
have any favorite trails around here?
No, I love going on the canal
Oh,
because the
okay.
Cape Cod Canal. provides wind, so you have the resistance,
Mhm.
and it's such a beautiful. All the Cape actually trails are beautiful, but I especially like being at the canal.
Mhm. Awesome. What are you currently binge watching or maybe reading?
Binge watching, probably The Big Bang Theory. I never really
Oh.
watched that. I don't watch a lot of TV, but
Mhm.
the only thing I do watch is football. So I am
Oh.
binging it because it is the season. But I'll watch college to NFL. I'll even
Mhm.
watch a high school game if it's on. I love football.
Oh my gosh, we are very similar. I'm a huge Big Bang fan and I'm a huge football fan, so
There you go.
I feel you, yeah.
There you go. Right. And my reading is technical, so this is a great escape for me.
Oh, I bet, yeah. So who is your maybe most played artist on your playlist right now? Or maybe who's your go-to artist?
Um, I like Adele and I like
Mhm.
Celine Dion.
Mhm. You like Adele's new song?
I do love it. I love Adele. I
Mm.
love everything about Adele. I love all of her music. It's
Mm.
great.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fabulous. Um, what would you say is your superpower?
My superpower is probably my ability to organize. I
Mm.
can take anything and organize it into whatever needs to have happen. I was going to say being a mom, but
Well, that too,
I
for
don't know.
sure.
That evolves.
Yes.
And let me tell you, the greatest experience is sometimes the greatest failure is what you do, what not. But
Mhm.
yeah, being a mom, it takes superpowers. Being organized is
Absolutely.
just something I do. It's who I am. But
Right, right.
both of those
Absolutely.
pretty good
Mm.
superpowers to have.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And, alternatively, what would you say is your kryptonite?
Oh, oh, um, chaos. It's like, well, it's no, because I can get around it, but
Mhm.
I don't like it.
Mm,
If that's gonna be but it's something that I can easily focus and get into and
mm,
take care of.
mhm, absolutely. And what is the best advice you've ever gotten?
Um, the best advice I had ever received is probably to embrace every experience you have in life because
Mm,
it creates who you are supposed to become. And no matter how brutal that experience might be or how
mm,
great that experience might be, you can always take from that something if you
mm,
keep an open mind and keep a positive mind and know it was probably placed in front of you for a reason.
mm. Absolutely, yeah, everything happens for a reason, for
Yeah,
sure.
and to be able to grow, you have to
Mm,
embrace it and you have to be able to go through it.
mhm, absolutely, I agree. Mhm. So, Mary Beth, before I let you go here, if anybody wants to learn about Comfort Keepers, how can they reach out and learn more?
So Comfort Keepers, like I said, we have our main office is in Plymouth.
Mm,
The phone number is 508 746 4800.
mhm,
And if you needed to meet us on the Cape, you could come to Cape Space
mhm,
and you could ask to see somebody that is in Comfort Keepers. I'm always there on a Wednesday.
mhm,
Sometimes I'm there 2 or 3 days, but
mhm,
always on a Wednesday.
mhm.
That's mostly consistent. Or you could reach me at Mary O'Brien at comfortkeepers.com.
Wonderful. Mary Beth, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. This has been great.
Thank you, Haley.
And thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Have a great day, Haley.